Hello, hello, and welcome to Nicole, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We are talking to the one, the only Miss Michelle Chambers. I will let her introduce herself to you guys, and we're going to get started because she's a busy woman. All right?
Never too busy for the community. But again, I am Michelle Chambers. I wear a few hats here in the city. I'm Councilwoman at Large for the city of Fort Wayne, serving my second term. I am the capstone teacher for Fort Wayne Community Schools at the AMP Lab location, which is a program for second-year seniors who are doing internships.
Oh,
yeah. And outside of all that, I do a whole lot of other things in the community and, my family and all that good stuff. But those are my professional hats that I wear.
Okay. Now, are you from Fort Wayne?
I am originally from Fort Wayne. I moved back 14 years ago. My parents moved us to California, Southern California, Inglewood, in 1976, and I was in third grade. But my family's always been anchored here to come home in the summers and things of that nature. I'm the youngest of five. So I came back home 14 years ago.
Awesome. Now, you said you are councilwoman at large.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this a voted in position or experience?
No, absolutely. It's voted in. The city of Fort Wayne comprises a mayor city, but you have a city council, which consists of 9 council members. So we have council districts 1 through 6, which are designated council areas. Mm-hmm. And then you have 3 at large, which represents all 6 districts. Although I'm at large, I have no more voting power, but we represent all 6 districts. So you have a total on Fort Wayne City Council of 9 members. And then you have county council, and then you have commissioners. So I'm serving my second term as councilwoman at large.
Awesome. Okay. Now, how long is the term typically?
It's 4 years.
It's 4 years. Term. Okay, that's a 4-year term. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you've been going on your second year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, Fort Wayne is growing. Man. What are your thoughts about that? And will this growth impact your position?
Well, it impacts my position in that I'm always looking for ways to make sure that we stay competitive as a city. Okay. But most importantly, I'm looking for ways for us who live here to be able to still live here. One of my primary initiatives so far, since I've been on city council, this is my 5th year, first year, finishing my second term, is affordable housing. Okay. So we are a growing city in the Midwest. Our numbers are going up in population, yes, but we don't have enough doors to house folks. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of folks that are unhoused. I want to make sure that although we're considered one of the most affordable cities to live in the United States, I want to make sure that we're creating an environment where all people can take advantage of this wonderful city, the Summit City. Okay. So my thing has been all about affordable housing. Anytime that we're having developments, I'm looking at to have some affordable pieces as well, affordable doors in those developments also.
Okay, so that is what you're kind of trying to get planned for the city.
Yeah, I've had a few initiatives of creating an environment for affordable housing to be developed, mm-hmm. larger affordable housing developments, tax abatements for first-time home buyers in blighted areas. So I've been very intentional in trying to increase our housing stock here in Fort Wayne.
Okay. Awesome. Now, you said that you wear many hats. Now, with the interns, how long have you been doing that?
Well, I've been at AMP Lab. This is my second year.
AMP Lab.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And AMP Lab, basically, Fort Wayne Community School has various pathways that students can go forward in their professional careers. Okay. But we concentrate on starting businesses, being an entrepreneur. So this year, this is our second year. Seniors coming back to AMP Lab, and we're creating environments for them to intern at various companies throughout the city of Fort Wayne so they can get that direct hands-on experience. Many of them are college bound, some are going to college, and some are just going to go straight into the job market. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to make sure that as they're learning all about business, how to start a business, sustain a business, scale a business, in their second year, we want to give them the opportunity to intern in the corporation's large, small, nonprofit, creating that work experience, that direct work experience for them.
Awesome. Now the companies, this is not even one of my questions, but are the companies how do you get the companies?
Well, I work in partnership with the community liaison, Jeff Robertson. He started the relationships with the various companies that we have, and then he hands them off to me, and I continue to foster that relationship as we place our students in the various corporations. I've also gotten some placements for our students as well, as this is our first year, so we plan to really expand that opportunity. But I'm really proud of our first year. We have about 30 to 35 students that are out there learning real life skills, working in corporations locally, so I'm very excited about that.
Awesome. Let's see here. Where do I go next? So how do you spend your time when you're not behind the desk?
Oh, wow. A lot of time with my family. I spend a lot of time with my family. My mom has dementia. So she lives with my sister in our family home. My mom's home, my sister's home. So I help my sister with that maintenance. We are very intentional in creating an environment where our mother stays engaged. So she stays engaged with the family. She goes to adult daycare every day, Monday through Friday. So she's interacting with adults every day. So I help a lot with my sister. I'm my auntie mama. I never birthed my own children, but I have my great niece and nephew who I'm very active in their lives as well. And then I belong to several women's organizations here in Fort Wayne that are service organizations, so I have the ability to be of service, throughout our community.
Okay. Awesome. So I know you are councilwoman at large. Mm-hmm. Now, what does your life look like when your time in this position is over? What are you thinking?
I don't really know. My goal, my vision board was to get elected to city council, and I haven't thought past that. I'm, my second term, first year, getting ready to go into the second year. I'll always be of service. I mean, I worked in public service directly for 25 years in California. And since I've been back home in Fort Wayne the last 14 years, I've been serving on various boards and commissions, quietly mentoring women in business. So I'm always constantly being of service and looking for different opportunities to create information and resources for individuals.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Now, I have seen you on a podcast.
Oh, okay.
I saw you interviewing someone. And now, so how long have you been doing the podcast? Is that something you would?
Well, I'm looking to get back into my podcast. It's something that birthed out of COVID. And so,
COVID.
that COVID. And so I'm hoping to rebrand. I have a new name for my podcast. And it's really, my podcast is about creating an environment where you learn. And it can be about politics, it can be about food, it can be about you, the person, your business. I just like to create an environment where once you come to the podcast, you walk away learning something you didn't know. Okay. So I like the equate to like a big old good old pot of gumbo. You put all this good stuff in it, it just tastes so good. So for the listening ear, my goal is to inform, provide resources, and just have great conversations from people from all walks of life.
Awesome. Let me go back and ask you this one question, because this is what I really want to ask you. Mm-hmm. As a minority, have you ever felt like your race affected your journey in politics?
Yeah, I'm a brown woman in America, so it's not only in America. I've been working in public service pretty much all my life. I got my first public sector job the summer of 8th grade. I worked at Inglewood Housing Authority, and I believe that set me on my track. Yeah, to work in public service. And I come from a family of public service. My grandfather, Edward B. Elkins, ran the East Wayne Center. My mother did a lot of first things. She started FACA here, which was an African-American organization for women, breast cancer women survivors. At the time that she started that organization, there were no prosthetics the color of our skin. They didn't have the appropriate wigs. So we are just a family of service. We've been serving in Fort Wayne combined over 75 years. So absolutely, I've had experiences being a brown girl, being the only in the room, but really that was my inspiration to continue to be the change that I want to see, continue to be of service to my community. It's just that we're in the United States of America, and unfortunately sometimes they see your skin before they have the opportunity to open the book to learn who you are.
Right, exactly. Awesome. Well, I will ask you one question and let you go. Now, because the political arena can be so up and down and back and forth, and is there any time where you wanted to quit?
I wouldn't say there's never been a time where I wanted to quit, but have I ever been heavy-hearted, heavy-minded? Absolutely. Being a public servant, being a political person, it's not for the faint at heart. It's not about the money. You don't really make any money. It's a full. They say it's part time, but your effort is full time. So you have days when you're heavy hearted, you're heavy minded, when there things are going on in the city that you can't control. When you are governing with people who govern from a political perspective versus for the people. I definitely try to do the best for the people. I don't. I am a Democrat, right? But I don't not govern just because I'm a Democrat. I govern for all people. So I get heavy hearted and heavy minded when I feel like politics get in the way, party lines get in the way. We have been elected to work for all people and do the absolute best to make sure that we're serving our constituents here in Fort Wayne. Yeah.
Awesome. Right. And you are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Everyone knows Michelle.
Yes, I know. You're too kind.
So, yes. So I believe that was actually all of my questions. Is there anything else that you want to share with the people?
I just want people to know that they can follow me or check out my Fort Wayne on the Move with Councilwoman Michelle Chambers once a month. I record it the second Wednesday of every month, and then it drops like that Thursday or the following Thursday. So I'm always trying to bring information to our constituents, what's going on in the city. So I'm always interviewing folks. It's on public access, once a month, 30-minute program. And then folks can just follow me through all the social media threads because I'm always trying to engage and keep the community informed on what's going on. I'm very accessible. If you want to meet with me, you can just go to michellechambers.info, schedule a meeting or something like that. But I'm here just working hard, trying to do the best that I can for our Fort Wayne constituents.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you for taking the time to come and meet with me. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. And don't just have a great day, but make it a great day for somebody else.
I love that.